I've just got home after the victory against Huddersfield. I'm not sure what I feel about it, to be honest. You could say there's no better way to win. You know, 3-1 down to win 4-3. I mean, in terms of celebration and feeling like you're going to lose it to win it, brilliant. But at the end of the day, it was Huddersfield, and I don't think anyone can be blamed for thinking that we're going to go out there and perhaps win 3-1, 3-0, keep a clean sheet. I thought we might even keep a clean sheet. But no, I know it's West Ham. What am I thinking? We made that really difficult for ourselves. Huddersfield are appalling. And the fact that they were winning 3-1 we were at home, that is just it's just not good enough. And it was purely, you know, I always say it, but I can forgive us losing if we're trying, but we weren't trying. Genuinely, not a single player on that pitch that I was pleased with their performance. Not a single one. You know, normally you'd name Rice and Fabianski. They're always solid, but for me, I just think every single player on that pitch was poor. And the game certainly changed when Nasri came on. Now, there's been a lot of talk about it changed basically because Arnie went off. I'm not sure what I feel about it. Maybe it was. Maybe the team suddenly lifted once Arnie went off. Loads of people were giving Arnie stick, and rightly so. But Arnie's attitude is always like that. You know, he always looks stroppy. He always looks like he's throwing a strop as soon as something doesn't go his way. Today's no different. But I don't think he looked like particularly any worse than he's, even when he, I mean, obviously when he's playing well, but he still throws a strop even when things don't go his way. I'm not entirely sure that the attitude was to be questioned today any more than any other day, is what I mean. We know that his time is up, but he did come running on the pitch at the end, straight over to Chicharito and hugged him and congratulated him on his 2 goals, obviously. So, who knows? But I'm not going to talk about Arnie. I'm going to talk about the fact that I think Nasri changed that game. In his debut against Arsenal, you could see what he was capable of and what a player he is. And obviously then he's got injured and we haven't really seen him play too often, or he's not really played necessarily as well as he played against Arsenal. However, today, as soon as he came on, he changed the game and he got an assist. He just is some sort of player, isn't he? You know, a different wavelength perhaps to some of the other players. You know, people talk about Anderson being a top player. He is way too hit and miss for me. I'm not going to say that he won't become that player, but he's not been quite right for I say weeks, but it's possibly months actually. But Nasri, you know, that's why he played for top teams, and even at the age he is, you can see what quality he has. But credit's got to be given to Chicharito for his goals. Took them well. Pleased for him, and I think when we play Everton next, I think he'll be starting with Hernandez again. I think Arnie will be on the bench, and I'm not sure that we'll see too much of Arnie for the rest of the season. I think it might be coming off the bench, but who knows? I know nothing because I honestly thought Arnie or Arnautovic. I did a mix there. I honestly thought Arnautovic would be fired up today. But like I said, the whole team were disappointing, and it really isn't good enough, particularly after losing 2-0 away to Cardiff. They needed to be going out and not assuming that we're going to beat these teams, that something wasn't right. I know we took the lead, but it was a penalty, and we didn't really, I don't think we had a shot on target till quite a way into the second half. So it was a poor performance. However, we won, we got the 3 points, and it's a fantastic way to win it, because never did I, well, there was a part of me that thought we might come back, but not winning it. 4-3 to win it. You got to feel a little bit sorry for Huddersfield. That's the sort of thing that West Ham would normally do. But I suppose that shows how poor they are, the fact that they then conceded the 3 goals that late on. I don't really think there's anything more to say, because it was a great result in the end, but it was a terrible performance, and I do not think a single one of you watching this can say that it was a good performance. So if you do, I'll be amazed. But what I do want to know, do you think that Arnie was particularly bad today and his head's completely gone and he doesn't want to be there? Or do you think he was like Arnie, that is always stroppy? Because I'm not sure. I don't know if I was just focusing so much on how bad we were as a whole that I probably didn't even take too much notice of Arnautovic, if I'm honest. Anyway, I'd like to know what you think. Like I said, I'll be amazed if anyone thinks this was a good performance. It wasn't, but thank God we got the 3 points.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and follow me on Twitter @Frontline. Come on,